What is up, chosen ones? It's your boy Shariki and welcome back to some more Pokemon Pisces. Today we're of course going to be continuing our adventure in the Hoenn region. Lots of stuff in last episode, so be sure to check that out. And with all that said and done, let's jump into today's video. Alright, let's continue on. So I think I'm actually gonna take this path, right? I know for some reason my mind said me to take this path. You wanna fight? Of course. Well, you ain't ready for my team. Because my team is, wait, hold up. Hold up, wait, hold up. She was looking kinda fine though, like even though I skipped off quick. Got a quick little peek of her and Sprite wasn't looking too shy if I did this myself. Let's go on ahead and you put me to sleep. Okay. I don't know why Berm is so slow. But let's go into Gobspar. Let's go into our Gobspar and use a bite. Ooh, nice. Of course you'd put my Gobspar to sleep. Alright, let's go into I'm just switching mons for him to just put to sleep. I am of low IQ right now. No cap. I am of low IQ right now. And that did a decent chunk of damage. Right, let's Vice Grip, see? Let's go on ahead and ooh, I like that. Squishy. Squishy, not anymore. Wait, hold up. I thought that was gonna do like more damage. Alright, let's Twister. How much damage are we talking about here? We talking about not so much damage, alright. Do I wanna switch out? Nah, we got this. Nice. Also, if you're wondering why my mons aren't getting any XP, it's because of the level cap. I did not know, you know what I'm saying, because I was wondering if something was like wrong with my game, but when I took a stop, it was actually a level cap, right, that was set into the game. So this is the level for now. Let's speak to this dude, because we did capture all these mons, right? Let's go on ahead. Berm's adorable charm. That pesky smile on Kitty Kitty. Ebibi's flaky fur. Inspiration strikes. Incredible. I must get to painting. Okay, Mercy Trainer. I'll put in a good word for you with Perplina. You should soon be able to purchase lure balls from her. Oh, alright, nice. Thank you very much. W-Man 2 if I do this to myself. W-Man 2 if I do this to myself for putting in word to Perplina for me. Alright, so we have a fishy Pokeball that is more effective against Pokemon you're reeling with a rod. Oh, I think I'm actually going to be using my old rod a bit more in this game, so let's buy 3 of that. And I'm completely broke right now, which is fine, which is absolutely fine. I'm not going to complain whatsoever. It's absolutely fine that I'm broke right now. It's absolutely fine that I'm broke right now. Alright, what's up here? What is up here? Hold up, an item. You already know. You already know. Let's grab this. And let's, oh, we can check this rock, alright. We did battle you already. Do we speak to you? Some people like to take jogs on these inclines to up the ante on their cardio. I'm inclined to dislike these inclines personally, alright. So what you, did you know what I'm saying? Clever little wordplay for this to myself. Yo, Spawn. Gah, my kids have run off to Lord knows where. They have on clothes. I don't want to get soaking wet. Might as well just accept what's going to happen. You already know. They are definitely finna get wet. No pause. Yo, Spawn. You best quiet down, stranger. You're gonna scare off all the fish at this rate, alright? And I'll do whatever I want. Like, who are you to tell me what not to do? Let's flip turn. You have nobody else to switch into, so you just wasted that. Ooh, almost. Twister too. I see you. Alright, nice. We definitely need to hurry up and get the level cap removed, so that we can start getting back like XPs and stuff like that. because all this little juicy XP I'm missing out on. Let's go on ahead and Mud Slap. Ooh, not the bestest of damage values to myself, but it's doing something, and he's missing his attacks. Not anymore though. And we got poison. Damn. Mud Slap again. Hopefully we can get you out on the next turn so that we can heal. Nice. Let's go in bag. Where are all the items at? Medicine, I see. Soda pop. Nice. Quick soda pop always gets the job done. You know what I'm saying? So that just loops back around here. Let's go down here so I spawn. The shot is so small that even in this shallow water he's floating. A rather buoyant boy indeed. Hidoki. Buoyant indeed. Boy is not scared at all. Bustling Coast. A worthy place for a 30-minute vacation. If Papa keeps up his indolence, it will become a 30-hour vacation, alright? Okie dokie. I'm assuming that she doesn't want that long of a vacation. I mean, you could probably like do some Pokemon battles to pass the time or something, right? And which one do I have? I have Fifreet. Kind of feel like I want to go with. You know what? I think this the team for the double battle. Fifreet and Burn. Fifreet and Burn. Alright. Oh, it hits both. Forgot about that. Fire spin for you. So you're an electric type. Probably like electric water or something. Wait, what? Wait, what? Can somebody explain to me what's popping off right here? Let's do that. Oh. And you also have that as well. Alright, so Burm is a no-no. We could switch into Sainty Cell, but that's not gonna do much. Let's go into Gobspar. And yeah, let's switch into Ebibi. So that was not working out. That was not working out whatsoever. Alright. Put to sleep, sweet. Let's go on ahead and bite. And let's Twister. So it works on both of you. It's not gonna do much damage though. Oh, it did, and that was a crit. Yeah, that did a decent chunk of damage. I was not expecting that to do that much damage, but it did. Bite again and Twister. So this should most not anymore. So it's not gonna wrap this up because you decided to use a potion. It's a crit. Why is it always landing crits on that Fakemon? You got Twister. Nice, there we go. Snotload. Wait, Snotload? Where have I heard that name before? I think it was in How to Train Your Dragons? Yeah, definitely, because I've heard Snotload before. Definitely has to be from like How to Train Your Dragons, right? Almost. So there you go. I know to do a bit of healing because we so desperately, well, not desperately need that, right? So this, we don't have any, damn. See, this is where things are going to get dicey. We don't have any paralyze here, right? This is where things are going to get dicey. Let's stay into Burm. Just because I feel like Burm is the right choice. Yo, aren't grass type Pokemon magical? If you have caught any, I would love to see one. That is an amazing grass type Pokemon you have caught. I can practically smell its sweet aroma. Please, teach this move to them. Spread magical leaves everywhere. Ooh, alright, nice. And this move cannot miss, so that is most definitely going to be good. So I think I'm actually gonna teach you it now. Hello. Let me find this real quick. Magical leaf. Wait, you can learn it too? Well, I mean, it is magical, so it makes sense, right? Amnesia. I didn't want to take off this move because it might come in handy. And Mud Slap is very good as well. The Yawn is good too. But this never misses. And it's a 60. Okay, I still don't know what blooming is. I've been seeing this, but I don't know what this is. If the user is blooming, what does that mean? I'm assuming it's only for grass type Pokemon. I'm not 100% sure. I think I'm gonna keep leaf. I think I'm actually gonna keep that in the bag for now, right? Let's go on ahead. From you. You wanna fight? How could a cat have such a dog of a day? I don't know. Ask it, you know what I'm saying? Ask it, because I have absolutely no idea. So now from you. I'm assuming you wanna fight, right? These lakes were created by jettisoned rock many years ago when the volcano, that is now modern day Sootopolis, erupted, alright? So, is that everything done and dusted over here? I'm assuming that's everything done and dusted. Has to be, right? Yo, you look a bit tired, trainer. These steps lead up to Sootopolis City, so you're almost there. Tough it out. Ooh, alright, I like that. I like that. I like to hear that a lot. But before we tough it out up there, let's do a bit of this. Grab this little item. Antifreeze. Antifreeze. What the freak am I going to be doing antifreeze? But I mean, it's pretty obvious. The name says it all. Defrost Pokemons. And here we are. The mystical place where history slumbers. Ooh, nice. Let's grab this. Revive. A little welcoming item. I like that. Papers! Papers! Get your morning papers here. Hey, I can tell you want a paper. Plus 1,000 stone. It's a great deal. No, I'm actually gonna rack up some cash first before I come back for that, because I kind of feel like he's like that one dude, or he's like the dude in the Kanto region that rips you off for a Magikarp, right? Spawn. About once a week, I challenge myself to swim around the circumference of Sootopolis City. It's an exhausting yet rewarding workout, alright? There's so many flights of stairs in Sootopolis. I keep in shape by jogging a route that takes me up and down every single stairway in the morning. Ooh. W workout routine if I do so myself, right? Sounds like it's very effective. Sootopolis is quite a beautiful natural landscape, huh? Amazing how an event that caused so much destruction resulted in so much life years later. Alright. I like to hear that, you know what I'm saying? I like to hear when things are going well. Things are doing splendid, you know what I'm saying? Welcome to my home. My name is Bill Belly. As you can tell by my name, I make $Poké bills for a living and for a hobby. I like making shell bells. If you have 4 shells and a package of salt, I can produce one for you. It seems you lack the requisite amount of shells. I need 4 in total. Try talking to some seashellers on the coast. They could have some to spare. Okay. I'll be sure to try and do that, right? I'll be sure to try and do that. Is he talking about shore shell or this? He's talking about shore shell, because I think I have one shore, so a pretty shell that is stripped in blue and white. It could use some salt though. Well, hold up. Is this the salt? No, this is not the salt. The freak. That is 100% not the salt, you know what I'm saying? So where do we get salt from? You look like an important person to speak to, so we're actually gonna leave you be for now, right? Yo, my pa told me that some real big animals made those rocks and holes in the lake. Wanna see the big strong animals? Probably one day. Probably not like this day or the other day, but probably one day, you know what I'm saying? I somewhat miss the days when Sootopolis City was more exclusive with all these bridges getting built, we have drawn in some increasing tourism. Yeah, I remember you had to surf, or I had to surf to get there. Yeah, I think you had to surf to get to Sutopolis, right? You're the name rater, so are you always just lingering in every Pokemon Center? That's kinda good. Seeing some folks around here get frustrated and all, that when their Pokemon stop gaining levels, only natural them critters want to see some results of their training before growing more. My advice to him, take out a big old target like a gym leader. So she's basically telling you, in order to start gaining experience again, XP, right? Go for the gym leaders. You have to defeat the gym leaders first, right? I used to work for Juan in the Sutopolis gym. Want some tidbits? I know about the ice type. Obviously, ice completely frosts over grass, dragon, ground, and flying type Pokemon. And yes, it can be a frail type, however, contrary to popular belief, ice does resist water, and even though steel type moves shadow ice type Pokemon, steel mons do not resist ice moves. Ice type Pokemon have access to a status called Frostbite. It damages the afflicted every turn and dulls their mental abilities, making them effectively have their special attack cut right in half. I have no doubt Juan will make the full use of the type against any who challenge him. If you have a fire or rock type Pokemon, those could be your best bet. But bro didn't mention that rock is also weak to ice. At least I think so, right? Rock is definitely weak to ice. Or I think it's changed up in this game, I don't know. I have a buddy that really likes fairy type Pokemon. He keeps trying to sell me on the fact that they are immune to dragon moves. What an exaggeration. Sure, fairy resists dragon, but it doesn't nullify the damage. Think about downgrading him from buddy to acquaintance for that misinfo. Wait, hold up. Does it do damage to fairy or does it not? I don't remember. Yo, the Pokemon squad I have assembled have all just about plateaued, I think, in XP. Admittedly, I've been a bit scared to challenge the gym, but perhaps this is their way of accepting the challenge head on, alright? So I can't, yeah, we're not doing you. You want me to waste my little cash on that? Nah. Ooh. Alright, we got a couple of that. We got a couple of antidotes. No paralyzed heal or anything like that. That kind of sucks. That kind of sucks for real. No cap. Let's spawn. Despite being an island, the water in the caldera is fresh and warm. The local water in other cities doesn't quite match up. I couldn't have picked a better local to retire, alright? Enjoy your retirement, Gran. Yo, what's poppin'? Hey, no snitching. I'm scoping out this property for tax purposes. Look, I ain't yapping on with a kid who don't know nothing about my trade. No, if one of them Pokemon on your new covet, maybe I'd sing a different tune. So it's covet. Ooh. I know Eevee learns covet, but I don't know where you find an Eevee. This city is great for the legs, so many stairs. Been wanting to hike up to that their old castle, but the rocks are too steep to walk up. Gotta be some better way to get on up there, alright? Yo, Joan's family butler Sebastian is an old friend of mine. The man is not very assertive, but he has more innate talent than Joan could ever hope to boast. He seems content to stay in the background, however, alright? So always the background characters, they be the most broken. Take Shadow, for example, or Sid, as they know him as, right? Sancticel's evolution. Sancticel, some people believe to be angelic. I just think they're a little too goofy to be angels. Okay, Sancticel is my favorite Pokemon, such a cute little piggy, alright? Piggy's gotta eat, you know what I'm saying? Or piggy's gotta be eaten. Might just do that one day, no cap. I'm excited to have front row seats for Joan's next performance. We're going to have a splendid time. My wallet is thick enough to keep affording show tickets, but that Joanna is charging ridiculous prices. Alright. Wait, so she continuously wants to go there? I mean, there's nothing wrong with that, you know, but like, sometimes you just gotta hold out and spend time with your person, you know what I'm saying? Spawn. Ring a ding ding. I love jingling the bell I got from Mr. Belly. You should seek him out if you want one. He's awfully generous. Yeah, we gotta have like some shells and stuff like that. We ain't got any of those. My gosh, Hoenn is just the dreamiest. He's by far the most suave of the gym leaders. He puts on a one-man show once a week. He's a singer, comedian, debater, the whole 9 yards. Such a talent catch of a man, alright? Well, I'm not half that dude, you know what I'm saying? If you ask me, those religious folk who worship the 2 fish in the cave of origin are nut jobs. How are fish going to affect you in any way? Let them unify the world, or whatever they claim can do. Okay. I'll never forget the day Gordon and Kyogre worried in the center of town. It was like the end of the world. I'd hope it would never happen again, but what? I'll trade you my Blutter for a Mankey. Blutter? What is that? I know where to find a Mankey. So we're definitely gonna have to backtrack for that. You already know. Spot him. I'm almost late to cheer on Hoenn at his big show. He'll have to notice me sooner or later. Alright. Hey, are you a gamer? Got a Game Boy Advance? I'd recommend checking out this game called Tomato Adventure. It's pretty unknown by most people because it wasn't translated into English till a bunch of fans got together and patched it themselves. It's a fun way to explain. Ooh. Let me know if you guys actually want to see some Tomato Adventure, you know what I'm saying? I'm kinda down for that. Spot. I thank Shayong and Luoshan every day for keeping the Hoenn region harmonious. I shudder to think what we would do without their unifying presence. Okay? I tend to go to the worship service in the Cave of Origin whenever I have the availability. Those who pray to the fish are said to feel a heightened sense of balance and unity. The only person I pray to is Jesus Christ. If you ain't God, The Cave of Origin in the center of the city is protected as a place of worship. I'm not allowed in there, but that just makes me want in even more, alright? So you're a troublemaker, I see. Let me see your Pokédex for a quick second. You have caught at least one flying type. Let me just jot down some notes. There now. In exchange, I'd like you to have this odd pebble I've been studying. We got Float Stone. A very light stone. It reduces the holder's weight and slightly boosts its speed. Ooh, I like that. I like that. That sounds nice. That sounds nice. I like that. Alright. Let's go on ahead and tackle the Jimmy leader. You already know. Well, hold up. What's over here first? Did we go all the way up here? So old lady just blocking the freaking cave. Like, stop gatekeeping. Damn. Oh, hey there. It's you, that aspiring gym challenger from the SS title. Good to see you again. I see you're making good on your desires to redo the challenge. That's pretty commendable. Here's a few things you may want to know about the new gyms. First is that they are all goglets now. As in, once you start the gym, you won't be able to leave until you either complete it or you have a full party vibe. The trainers inside will rematch you each time you re-challenge a gym, so make sure you're well prepared for it all before going in. It tends to be easier to prepare your team once you have reached a city with a gym in it. Your Pokemon will feel a deep resolve to beat it, and will gain experience at a much faster rate until you get the badge. Not that they can go above a certain level threshold until you obtain said badge, but still, this should help getting lower level team members all caught up. Speaking of helping low level the Pokemon, have one of these. Alright, nice, we got rare candies, sweet. Rare candies are a good way to level without battling. They don't let your Pokemon go above the level threshold for a gym, but they certainly help with catch up. One last thing is that losing in the gym is not so bad. You get to learn a lot from the loss and reapply your knowledge. Gym trainers and the leaders also don't take your money when you lose to them. Give it your best shot, Challenger. I'll be in the audience of Hoenn's show. I hope to be impressed, alright? Nice. Yo, this is actually dope. This is dope. The only bad part about this is that I can't leave to go heal, so you have to make sure you get items and stuff like that, right? Hoenn Core Cuisine open. Wait, hold up. Bro also has a lot of cuisine place. Alright. This man is making bucks on top of bucks, I tell you. Every day I come here and get just a coffee. Black. It's all an old fart like me really needs. Okie dokie. Our friend hasn't shown. We're supposed to have lunch together. They're so bothersome. Damn. Come on, man. I got places to be. I'm just gonna start throwing down if they don't get here soon. Alright, have at it then, my boy. Meh. I've had better meals elsewhere. This place is a bit too fancy schmancy for my tastes. Bro is definitely jealous, you know what I'm saying? Nothing out there really compares to the food at Joanne Core Cuisine. I'd eat here all the time if I could afford it. Okie dokie. Yeah, oh, we can't speak. Oh, we can speak to you. Welcome to the Suitopolis Gym, Challenger. We are prepared to receive you. However, please be warned that upon entry, you will be unable to leave the gym unless your entire Pokemon party faints. Knowing all this, do you feel that you are adequately prepared to challenge the gym? Most definitely. Like, do you not know who I am? Yo, cards on the table. I shall fend you off from interrupting my comrade Joanne's performance, alright? Bring it on then, you already know. Wait, hold up. We did not heal. I completely forgot about that. And I can't. Oh, snap. Yup. See? That's why you must not be jumpy. Because I did not heal. So I didn't know. Alright. Also, I like this one. I like the design. So most definitely if I capture this off screen. And things are off to a bad start for the Sumasu. That did absolutely nothing. And bro is howling. Yo, chill with the house. Damn. I can't get a good hit in to save my life. Can we get the poison? Got no poison. Vital Spirit, alright. That should not kill. At this point, I've already accepted my defeat. At this point in time, I have already accepted my defeat. We can't beat this dude, bro. Well, I mean, we can beat him, but we aren't going to make it much further once we're finished with him. That did absolutely nothing. And his special defense is just rising. Like, bro, chill. Alright. So this is definitely an easy gym. If I had just healed and I used Freet, kind of feel like we could have easily wiped this gym. Look at that. I know his speed sharply rose. Put this man to sleep, bro. This man definitely needs to go to sleep, bro. Time out for this dude, bro. Time out for this dude. This man definitely needs to go to sleep. He be doing too much. He be doing too much. Alright, let's go on ahead and of course, kill me. That didn't. Wait, didn't bro go to yo? Oh, he did go to sleep because I was like, didn't I put you to sleep? And of course, his double team is paying off. Yeah, I think I'm actually just gonna restart this. Yeah. I think I'm just gonna restart this. There's not much we can do against this dude. Twister. There's not much we can do against this dude. Just take me out real quick. Just take me out real quick. There's like not much we can do against this dude, bro. Yeah. And his double team is coming in clutch. Yeah, so I'm just gonna restart. I'll see you guys back in a sec. Alright. So let's do this. So things should be going a bit more smoother now, right? Also, I did equip the float stone to Freet just to give him that extra speed, just in case anything that didn't kill. It's absolutely fine. Nice. And this Ember. Hopefully this can kill. Nice. I think I should start using the Embers more just to conserve the fire spin. I've been patiently awaiting the big performance. It would suck to be a gym challenger right now. I'd wager Joanne would just ignore all that till his set is over with. Unless they manage to get his attention. That's real hard though. Well, you already know I'm finna get his attention because I'm just that guy, right? The ceiling of this establishment is a marvel. Why? It is made of perfectly solidified ice. Delicate materials are always the most beautiful. Not always, do you know what I'm saying? I happen to be Juan's number Juan fan. which his bodyguard would recognize and let me come to stage. If only I could dramatically drop in from above. Wait, hold up. Because I was like, I know you wanna fight, you know what I'm saying? Ooh. Mika-chan, wait, hold up, alright, ain't this a fire type Pokemon? Yo, see this be tweaking, wait, hold up. See, this be tweaking. Alright, let's go into, watch it use a, it looks like a fire, brother, look at, it's a fairy typing. My goodness. Look how much damage this thing be doing. Lower my attack, but that's fine. Wait, no, that's not fine because we're using bite. Alright, nice defense fill. That's good. Special attack. Nice. Drain case. Look at the damage now. Look at the ridiculous amount of damage. You just can't make this up. This is just, as in like next to no damage. I'm just gonna have to stall her. That's like the only thing that I can really do at this point in time. I'm just gonna have to stall her. That's not the only thing I can do. I'm just gonna have to stall her. Alright, Glimmer, alright, that's fine. And she's raising that up. Jesus. She's raising it up again. Is that the only move she knows? Because if so, then we're dead. Yeah. That's the only thing we can do. Damn, we don't. Do we have? We don't. Do we have revives? We do. We have 2. Alright, that's going to save us. Alright. Water gun. How much damage? We're cooked. See, it's that. It's the damage. I completely forgot that we had X-Squeak and it was a poison type. See, I be sleeping on X-Squeak. All of this could have been avoided if I had just switched into X-Squeak. But it's all fine. We learned from our mistakes, as the dude said previously, right? There's no shame in losing 1 or 2 times, right? I never next month. You got a Butterwee, alright. You got a Butterwee. Lucky Charm. Of course you would use that. Not gonna do much. But of course you would use the Lucky Chant and protect yourself from super effective moves and stuff like that. Come on, bro, crit. You're a bug type, right? So definitely gust. Of course you'd put back the Lucky Chant on. Alright, that's fine. You just gotta take a little time and wither down at your health. And it's a good thing that they don't use items, because that would really suck. So just like that, we have next to no Pokemon. Damn, that sucks. Alright, yo, Spawn. Sebastian is such a polite and courteous man. I must say, I fancy him much more than that Juanfil, alright? Greetings. What may I get for you? For someone your age, I'm only at my liberty to offer you soda pop. Oh wait, hold up. We can actually buy a lot of items here to help us out. Alright, that's cool. Hey there again, Challenger. Remember to always talk to people in gyms. They can give you valuable information for what to do. Alright. Stairwell to attic. Above glass ceiling. Authorized personnel only. Man, we vibing on these suckers. Yo, Spawn. Hey, you looking to break through above the stage 2? Great minds think alike. I haven't fully figured it out, but I have a strong feeling that you need to start at the northernmost ladder. Northern. Bro, we're just doing what we feel like doing at this point, you know what I'm saying? Thanks to some fairy type Pokemon, any cracked ice, it will automatically be repaired if you give it some time. There's a fail-safe emergency hatch that we used to use before Pokemon help out. It'll open up if every tile somehow got cracked. I'd wager there's no use in it. No way. Hold up. The ice that makes up this layer is in some way magical. Thanks to some fairy type. Wait, hold up. Hold up. Damn. Some fairy type. I did capture a fairy type Pokemon. I think its name was QB, but it's in the box at the moment. Definitely not the right way to go. I can tell. Also, I don't know what I'm doing at this point. I guess we just do this. Oh wait, I just made a... Alright, we're just gonna... Oh, snap, I made a mistake. Yep, I wasn't even missing that. So where does this lead to? This leads to... Oh my goodness. Alright. Let's just take... Yeah, I had this Pokemon. Cutie, or Cutie, however you actually want to pronounce that. It's, you know what, let's put you to sleep. I don't trust you. Also, I should have used, it's all fine dandy. Pixie Play, alright, that's good. Yawn to you. Let's just start spamming. How much damage? Nice. So I'm assuming you're Fury Ice. So we need to take you out before you become more of a hindrance. That's the thing. Hopefully we can take you down this turn. Almost. And you missed that. Sweet. Love that. So this should take you down. And it should also take down Cream as well. Alright. See, now I am forced to use like 100% of my IQ. You know what I'm saying? I am forced to use 100% of my IQ. God dang. Watch it. Master Hoenn is currently performing. No way I'm letting you on stage. Alright, so we really and truly can't go in. So I'm assuming we need to complete this. We're probably not gonna come. We're probably. I think we are gonna come back this way. Should I? Because I could leave that be. Alright, you know what? We might fail here. But it's all fine. Let's get this. Gotta revive our sweet. That's definitely gonna come in clutch. Definitely worth the trouble, no cap. Alright. Alright, there we go. Damn. Heavens above. Challenger, how do you drop in on this performance unannounced? And here I was, thinking I was going to hold back on today's challenger. For once, John claps his hands together twice. Sebastian, come hither. Alright. I am pleased to assist, my lord. Trainer, do you know why I adore the ice type so? It is cold, calculated, weakening, and debilitating. When I give it my all in this gym, the challengers, they shiver. Have you what it takes? Let us find out. And I didn't heal. And I did not heal. And it's a double battle. Wow, that's beautiful. That's beautiful. That's beautiful. That's absolutely beautiful, you know? You're the problem. Because I faced off against a trainer in the gym. Probably you guys didn't see that. I might have like cut that part out. But this was definitely a problem because it had a move that it could use to restore HP, which was like such a pain. Let's go on and then team up on you. And of course you're using Lucky Chant, why not? Alright, chopped in the vortex, see? Nice, that was a crit, sweet. And you're gonna use a potion. You didn't. Oh, that's fine. It's absolutely fine. Do that. We're done and out. Sweet, I like that. Saintosaur is Farid, I've seen this before. Hold up, Trick, what the freak? What is he doing? Full Farid, of course, Floatstone. We're cooked. We're not cooked. Alright, but our speed got. Bro, he switched my my stone. Take him out, take him out. Nice. And we got Frost. That's what I damn. Bivog. I think that's actually how you pronounce that. Seldana. Use that. And antifreeze. We need to get this off. Alright, nice. Alright, Lucky Chanta, clear off. Clear off. I said clear off. Nerves is getting to me. And of course, alright, you know what? We're just gonna have to power through that. Or probably not. We need to continuously do this. That's the only thing we can do. But at the same time, we can't just not do anything and we're cooked. We can't just not do anything. That's the problem. Yeah, that's gonna take you out. That's gonna take you out. And of course you're... Stop that! Jesus Christ. Alright, who would be the best... Who would be the best pick? Who would be the best pick? X-Squeak, I would say. Mainly because... There's quite literally nothing that we can do. Alright, let's soda pop. I see when that's gonna do hella damage. It's quite literally nothing we can do. Also, it looks like... Hold up. It looks like... He's probably gonna use Clamp on Fee-Free. On you. It looks like Farid is just there for a show, like it doesn't really do much. Why do I... Alright, you know what? We have to just pour through that. Alright, so let's take down you. You're the main problem. The freak I'm saying problem. Come on. What am I meant to do here? Alright, so he's out of Clamp. That's good. But the problem now is who do I switch into? The best bet would definitely be Gobspar. I can't go into Burm. He's 4 times weak to ice. So that's just that's a no-no. That's a no-no. A big fat no-no. So this is like the only thing we can do. So we should be able to snag the win. We're out of revive, so we're down to our last stand. We're out of antifreeze. We're out of everything. Alright, this is what we do here. We do that. Let's take you out. I really don't. We're out of that too. Damn, we're out of everything. I really don't trust you. Of course. Of course. Steal my move, why don't you? Oh my goodness. What do I do against this dude? Steal my move and just use it against me. Why not? Steal my move and just use it against me. What typing even is you? Oh wait, so whenever you lose, the dude knows, right? And he gives you like some more items just to help you out. Alright, that's nice. So how many revives did I get? We got one more revive. So each time we lose, well, I'm assuming he comes out every time and gives you like a revive, right? Because that's like the main thing I want right now. Revive. So let's try not to lose any mons, and I completely forgot about you two. Alright, that's fine. That's fine. Alright, there we go. You weathered my harsh winter. Alright. Alright, nice. So that wasn't too difficult. That was my second attempt. Sebastian, please give our guests their winnings. It is my pleasure to bestow upon you the Margarita badge. Alright, nice. From Joanne and Sebastian. Alright, sweet. Also, I was not expecting it to be a double battle. That caught me off guard. This badge gives you the privilege of being able to utilize the field move Rock Smash. In addition, Master Joanne would like you to have these two TMs. Alright, nice. We got TM 40. Sweet. Oh, we got two TMs. Well, to be expected. You showed us your medal, challenger, and now I ask you to bid us adieu. Alright. And we got kicked out of the gym just like that. So, can I like re-challenge? Your operator already possessed the Margarita badge. Apologies, but this challenge is only for those lacking said badge. Oh, alright, so we can't do it again. So we can only do it once, and then we are completely tossed out the gym. So that wasn't too shabby if I say myself. That was only my second attempt. But with all that said and done, you already know if we're not continue on. You already know if we're not continue, alright? So now we can level up beyond the 12, right? Which is going to be extremely good. I'm assuming we can't go in here yet, right? Alright, yep. So we can't go in there. So let me check back the restaurant real quick. Just to make sure I'm not missing out anything. Probably someone new appeared. Nope. Well, hold up. Didn't check if we could actually buy stuff. You just want a plate with salt sprinkled on it. I can give you that for free. Odd. But what am I to judge? Alright, now we got show salt. That's so hard to say. Okie dokie. So we can only get one last salt, right? And if we have like some more shells, we can make a bell. I think it's a shell bell, right? Looking across the bridge. Out of luck. There's a Team Ozone blockage up ahead. Alright, let's see what's fun. It's not every day that we get to crack open a fresh meteorite and study it. Exciting developments. Alright, apologies, but I'm afraid that Cosmos Bridge has a temporary closure. A meteor impacted the bridge this morning and damaged its structural integrity. It shouldn't take much longer to be cleared up. Alright, and you. Team Ozone and the Cosmos Space Center work together regularly. Took us no time at all to come in with assistance. Alright, so I think I know where we go, right? I think I know where we go from here. Hold up, let me grab this. You all really thought I was gonna overlook that. Nah. So I think I know where to go. I think I know where to go now, because we can now utilize Rock Smash. But yo, what's fun? If it isn't that Shariki fellow, I hope you have been faring well. What begets my audience in Sautopolis? The legends I had discussed with you aboard the title, of course. But this borrower has seen many an encounter with the divine and powerful. After all, you seem interested, my friend. Head forth into the Cave of Origin. You will meet a man who bore witness to the clash between the Behemoth and the Leviathan. I just finished up conversing with the fellow. I believe it will pique your curiosity, alright? Let's go in and see what's fun. Ooh. This place is nice. I like this. Otherworldly, isn't it? Pleased to meet you. I am the former champion Wallace. Ah, welcome. I apologize, but you have just missed today's mass. I imagine your curiosity in the divine led you to this chamber. Many well-researched folks in Hoenn know well of Gordon and Kyogre and Rayquaza. In fact, Advai of Sutopolitans have seen one of their fierce bouts unfold, I think. Gordon and Kyogre have an insatiable hatred for the other. Only natural, I presume, that the lords of land and sea would oppose each other. They have fought many times over the years, with Rayquaza, Lord of the Sky, always around to quell them. In a way, they were living symbols of the cultural division of Hoenn, a division which has, in present day, subsided. And wouldn't you know it, we haven't heard a peep from the warring titans in some time. Those who pray here in the cave of origin are beheld to a pair of water-dwelling legendary Pokemon named Shayong and Luoshan. This period of peace we have had in Hoenn, some believe to be brought about due to the presence of the spear, quite the polar opposite appearing to the ever-violent Groudon and Kyogre. Though we have never physically seen Luoshan and Shayong, it is said that this pond's water runs red only when they are present and healthy. It takes a high amount of faith to believe in something you cannot see with your eyes, but I personally have always been a believer. Mayhaps you will return for a ceremony one day. In any case, I must be off. Alright. I thought he was just gonna like kick us out, you know. This is a protected place of worship. The Lake of Origin is constantly watched for anyone attempting to enter the waters. Infiltrators will be promptly ejected from the premises. Though you may not be able to bask in Shayong and Luoshan's presence, they are keenly aware of your character. Right? Man, we're most definitely going to be surfing in that sooner or later. Like, do you know who I am? Legendary Shariki, if I do this to myself. To Mangrato Tunnel. Oh. Wait, hold on. Wait, hold on. Wait, hold up. Is this the right way to go? I am uncertain. Wait, hold up. I don't just want to jump down there. And we don't have the map. So I don't just want to jump down there. But I guess we are. Wait, hold up. Let me go out first and see what Drake has to say. Oh, Drake is just gone. Bro's like, yup. Peace. I'm out. Alrighty. So let's jump down. We can smash rocks now. We can. Lovely. And we have a Mandamite. Alright. Come on. What do you mean I can't escape from this trash? Alright. I guess we fighting. See, I did not want to have to do this. But you forced my hands. I was just gonna leave you be. But nah. You wanna fight. You wanna fight. There you have it. You wanna fight, so there you have it. Let me pop a little medicine real quick. You already know. Also right here. More trainers to fight. Alright, I'm down. I'm 100% down. You already know. Magord. Is that a grass type? Looks like it. Most definitely, right? Our bug grass, I think. I'm not 100% sure. But we are going to fire spin. That did not kill. It's like at one moment the move does like a lot of damage, and then the next it just doesn't, you know? Which kind of sucks. Prangi. Oh, wait, hold up. You have one of the starter Fakemons? I see you. Oh, damn. Look at the I forgot. Of course, and you still outspeed. I forgot your part ground, so of course that would do a lot of damage to you. Alright, let's go into ABB. I need outspeed. How fast are you? Damn. And it outspeeds. Like, damn, that sucks. And it's just defense curling, bro. Look at this, man. Damn. I swear. They know how to, like, just stall out battle completely. And of course, have this move. Why don't you? That did nothing. Course. Alright, let's go into shove went into Saintisol, but it's fine. You're getting cooked. Hopefully you don't use a alright, yeah, and that's completely fine. Oh, nice. You wanna fight, okay. I think I should pop a revive though. That thing is not looking too good if I just do myself. But I think I should pop the revive and burn because I wanted to get some XP. Fin attack is probably gonna kill. It did, alright. To be expected. I don't know anything. Flinched you though? Alright, let's pursue. What typing are you? You're using feint attack, which is a ghost type attack, right? Oh dear lord. Alright, next up is this. Tackle, I guess. Headbutt is gonna kill. Aldi. Gobspar. The only mon that lowers defense, so might as well just spam him, and that's doing so much damage. I should have used Aqua Jet. Should have used Aqua Jet. Alright, that's fine. Do we have Aqua Jet on you? We don't. Vice Crew. Rest of the team wasn't even there to get none of the XP, and this dude wants to fight as well. Alright, done sparse. Okay, what are we looking at here? We're looking at a gust, and you paralyzed me. Damn. Definitely. Oh, Oranberry. So do we get continuous uses of the Oranberry? Because we did use it up in the gym, I think. I'm not 100% certain. Is this gonna hit Saintiso? I mean, Saintiso is a flying type. Oh my goodness. Didn't affect you, alright. Figuring. Let's just chip away your health. And we're gonna get cooked. Alright. Twister. Of course. Dig your hole. Dig your hole, my boy. And yeah, I'll see you guys back in a sec. Alright, there you go. Damn, these trainers are nothing to scoff at, and this leads. Oh wait, so the Grand did move. Okay, so it's like a little easy way to get back to Sutopolis. Alright, that's pretty nice. I like that. Let's go on ahead and grab ourselves a quick heal. You already know. Let's go ahead and do just that. So let's head back out to that route. Already know. Through here. Not that. And here we are. Yo, Spot. I'm assuming you want to fight. You can use Rock Smash now, right? So try and use it on those break rocks. There's sometimes Pokemon inside that you can't find anywhere else. Alright. Okie, thanks for the bit of knowledge. Grab this Pokeball. Nice. Wait, hold up. What was that? What was that? Alright. It's a lucky thing we actually came over here. It's a lucky thing that we actually came over here. Alright, so we can go here. Wait, hold up. There was a path over here that we could. Oh wait, hold up. We ran into it again. Let me grab this. And there it is again up there. Alright. So I'm assuming it wants us to follow it. Not before we fight this chick though, because we know you want to fight. Bring it on. What's that little girl? Are you grass type? Please, you're not grass type. What are you? Don't paralyze me. You paralyzed me. Come on, bro. Pure water type. That's fantastic. Gobspar. Yo, look how much that Trailblaze. Wow. Wow. So you're grass water type. Wow. Wow. That is so fantastic. That is nothing. You're so fantastic. You know that, right? I hope you know how fantastic you are. Look at the damage now. Bro. Oh, there we go. Let me grab this real quick. Run away again, alright. And we have Sprite, alright. Run away from you though. Bro, I hate this Pokemon. Of course, if you're dead. You're not, alright. You actually managed to survive that, that's good. Alright, let's go on ahead and okay. You're going down on next turn by Fire Spin, so that's good. You have a fee-free just like me? Alright. Hey BB, come clean this up. Come clean this up for me real quick. Water gun. That did next to no damage. I was expecting more damage, like I was expecting big damage. Big nothing my ass, bro. Oh, there we go. Where are you leading me to? There's like so much paths that I can take, you know? I can take here. Where does all of this even like lead to? Right? And the thing is, I don't even have the tile map, so I don't know which direction is the right direction, right? Or probably the Pokemon that we're following is leading us to the right direction, right? I'm not sure though. Stop being paralyzed, please. That's gonna kill. Burm is probably gonna die too, but you have the Mud Slap, so you should be able to do some damage and lower that right now. Do your damage. Look at that, bro. This is unreal, by the way. You actually survived that? That's good, that's good. How much damage? Crit, alright. I'll take that. You're down as well too. Alright. Saintisa. Echoed voice. You're faster than me. Okay, that did nothing. Let's go ahead and go to Ixqueak, our last Pokemon, by the way. Astonish. Surprise that dude, you know what I'm saying? I only have one more Pokemon. Alright, you got a Tidpit. One of the starter Fakemons I see. I think we might just, never mind, we're not pulling off anything. With that Leech Seed, can we get the poison though? Poison? Look how much damage these dudes be doing. Now I'm left at just 1 HP. Wow. What is that? What is that? Oh, does it want me to like save this kid? I mean, I can try. I mean, I'm gonna get absolutely wrecked, but I can try. Hold up. The odd creature seems to be under command of this small child. Hey, let me show you how cool my dragon Pokemon is, alright? Oh, that's kind of tough. I like that. Pitagon. Alright, let's go on ahead and I like that. That looks really good. Alright, I'm assuming we can find one around here. This Poison Sting. Yeah, we're cooked, by the way. In case you guys haven't figured that out yet. Oh, you missed that. Alright, please, can we get the poison? I'm really hoping for the poison, I see. Rolo, much damage. Alright. We're dead on the next turn. That's for sure. You see how much damage that Rolo did? Told you. Dragon types are just a different breed, if I'm being completely honest with you. Alright, there you go. Mommy only lets me play in the tunnel if Gargar is with me, alright? Okie dokie. So I'm assuming pick up the freaking item, damn. So I'm assuming you want to fight as well. Watch this, watch this. Wait, hold up, wait. Isn't that a person? Oh, it is a person. Ah, this tree is infested with Mandamites. They're eating the poor thing to splinters. We look inside the trunk and see a TM. The Mandamites are crowding around. You reach in and remove it. Oh, they're scaring now. Well, thanks for the help. Alright, I got TM37. Alright, sweet, nice. And you're very much welcome. So let's continue following that strange Pokemon. It's not load. Echo voice. Each time you use that move, it gets stronger. Of course, Oranberry. It's not the time to be missing now, please, come on. Ooh, I like that. Hooray, so that looks pretty cool, Gem Blaster. Of course, look at that. Look at that. My goodness, help me. Like, just take a minute to help me. Hold up, I'm assuming you're probably fairy, so it doesn't even matter if I use your electric. Wow. You're electric. You're electric what now? Electric fairy? Electric gemstones, huh? Alright, definitely part ground. So wait, ground electric? How does that even work? We're dead. We're not. But we're dead on the next turn though. Please survive that. You hit 3 times. Wow. And when I use a move like that, and I want it to hit more than 3 times, it doesn't, right? Or more than 2 times, it doesn't. Wow. This game really be on your side, but not mine. Like, damn. Look at that, look at that, look at that. Look at that. No, you want, you know what? I don't even care no more. I don't even care no more. Bring it on. Bring it on. I don't even care no more. No, we wiping, we wiping, we wiping. Look at that. And the outspeed, wow. The more I use this move, the stronger it gets. So the more I use, look at that. Isn't that just beautiful? Alright, you're the only one I have left. Alright, that's fine. Clutch up. Show them how you get to work, my boy. Show them how you get to work. We ain't scared of you. That did nothing. We ate that. Pursuit ate that. Eat that. Show them how you get to work, Saint is so. Yes, Shariki. We ain't scared of you. Oh, what is that? Bug snack. We eat that. That is light work. And you're using that again. That is light work. One shot this dude. Alright. I'll take that. Because you're going down on the next turn, my boy. That's what I'm talking about. Get that sweet XP, my boy. You deserve that. Saint is so just clutched up. So this just loops back. Wait, what? So you just... Yo. Let me try something. So this is what I'm finna do. This is what I'm finna do. Because I kind of feel like we can do something with that. Let me go around on him. Probably that's what the game wants me to do. He's not going to expect me to go around on him, right? He's not going to expect me to just... Hello. Bro, wait, what? Hold up. Hold up, hold up, hold up, hold up. What am I meant to do then? He just... Like... He just goes back to that spot. So, what do you want me to do? See? Unless I gotta walk. Let me... See, he just dips. He just dips. He just skedaddles. Yeah, you know what? We're actually just gonna leave that be. I don't know what to do. So, we're just gonna leave that be. That's like the only thing I can the only thing I can say right now. Do you two wanna fight? No, you're not seeing double. But you need 2 Pokemon with you to take us on. Alright, lovely. Thank God I don't have 2 Pokemons. To lower Mosdeep City, alright. Spot him. Heavens to Betsy. I am so sorry. I'm in a huge rush to get to work today. I'll just squeeze on past here. Like eyes with the man glaring directly into his very soul. What? I don't have time for a... Come on now, bro. We could have actually just leave the dude be. I don't have the HP for this or the monster. And that that don't be affecting you. Let's just give it all we got, just to get a feel for his team, so that we can plan accordingly the next time we actually fight him. Disgust again. Bro is just spamming that Mega Drain on repeat. Yeah. Alright, so what we need some items, right? We need some items. So we need some items, and then we're all set, right? Ooh, I like their eyes. Hold up, let me do this real quick. Let's just, of course you'd miss. First time back into the field and you missed. Did absolutely nothing, bro. And of course, helping hand. Beautiful. Alright. Let's just take your metronome. Please, not a attacking move. It was a freaking attacking move. Damn. Alright, what we need to do now. Fire spin. And the soda pop. That should kill. Alright, there you go. Let's go on ahead and soda pop. You already know. Alright, let's save real quick. Nothing down here, right? Just ooh, something definitely down here. Of course. Don't think we can run away from you, so let's just spam this. Nice. And let's grab this. Got a lot of silver powder, sweet. That's probably going to come in handy, right? And let's fight back here again. Let's go on ahead. Oh, so this is the only mon you have. Alright, cool. We could have definitely won this last time. What's up, fine Andy? Nightshade, ain't finna do too much. I did a decent chunk if I do so myself, right? Look, that was fun and all, but now I am ever more minutes late. Excuse me. Alright. So continue on. And we're in Mos Deep. There's also a gym here, right? If I'm not mistaken. Such an inconvenient ledge. Mos Deep City is right there. Would it kill them to carve out some simple stone stairs? Alright, let's grab this. Get a Persimberry. Nice. We're definitely not going to be challenging the gym in this episode, right? Because we need to do like some grand stuff like that. But hold up, now we have to take all the way from... God damn, yo, this game is not pulling any punches whatsoever. And I like that. I like that. Yo, spot. My snail friend that I had caught way back in Flot Shore Trail is getting an awful lot of experience points now that I've brought it out of the box. I believe studies have shown that Pokemon will gain more experience points the further behind they are to the levels of the upcoming gym. They must really want to catch up. Alright. That's nice. And we have Spirulina, right? Yeah, Shariki. And we got more balls. An odd Pokeball that is more effective when used on a species that you have caught before. We don't need that. Spawn. Or you may be confused about the confusion status. Let me clear it up. When a Pokemon is confused by a move like Confuse Ray, that Pokemon has a chance to hit itself. The damage is physical or special depending on which related stat is higher for the afflicted. Try confusing foes Pokemon and they'll find themselves well confused about why they can't stop receiving damage. Alright. Sorry. I seem so tired. It's from battling a lot. My favorite strategy is sleeping moves like Minot's Sing. It puts the enemy to sleep for a couple turns. Then, when I hit him, boom, automatic critical hit. But that makes the sleeper wake right up, sorry. Now with TMO1, some Pokemon can use rest. A resting Pokemon is different than a sleeping Pokemon. They stay asleep longer and can be woken up by attacks. I'm bored myself. Oh, alright. I thought you were gonna give us like a TM or something. It is you again. Kidoki, you have... For I am in need of artistic inspiration again. Could you assist your Ami? Kidoki? I'd like to lay an eye on 3 particular Pokemon. Sprite, Lumelmo, and Snotloud. Alright? I'll make it worth your trouble. I see you have not required Pokemon Ami. You should check their location in your Pokédex. Okay, I'll do that off screen. You already know how things go, right? Do them stuffs off screen, right? Can't shimmy on through there. Let's stick on Cosmos Bridge. I'm almost definitely gonna have to. You know what? I kind of feel like I want to end the episode off here. If I'm being honest with you, right? I kind of feel like that's what I want to do. Yo, what's poppin'? Most definitely want to fight. So yeah, I kind of feel like I'm going to end the episode off here. And that way I can capture some mons and do some grinding because we so desperately need that, and probably switch up the team a bit. So I think that's what I'm gonna do because we need to do some grinding. So I think I'm gonna end the episode off here. I just want to see what's over here. Most definitely gonna have to go through here, right? You know what, let's just take care of these trainers real quick, right? And then we're gonna end the episode off. We need to do some grinding, and we're cooked, aren't we? Nice. Ooh. Can I shoot from out here? I can't be switched. I thought once we defeated the Pokemon that used the move, we could have swapped, but nope, we're cooked. And you're charging. It's like when you think they're one typing, they just pull out an X typing like, ha, fooled you. You know what I'm saying? So you're probably water electric. Alright, nice. Alright, let's go on ahead. Of course you're using charge. I think you're water electric as well. That did nothing. Mud slap, definitely. This has to do with some chunk, and that missed. And the next mud slap is gonna miss too. Let me guess. Oh, it didn't. Alright. Giving him a taste of his own medicine, yes, Shariki. Come on, now. Come on, now. Come on. There we go, sweet. Now let's take you out. Ooh, alright, this should be quite easy. But I don't want to jinx anything. Of course. Not much. And it looks like you also give crits much more easier in this game. I was going to go spar. This bite and poison sting. Tearful look, alright. Can we get the poison? We can. Nice, you got the poison sweet. So this should most definitely kill. Tackle. Well, there goes X-Squeak. Alright, so that's that. What's this? Rocket launch pad. That looks cool. And then we have to pass through here to go down here. Alright, so like we have to go all the way around just to get to Mons Deep. Yo, this game is wild, right? But I like it. So let's go grab a quick heal and end things off. So this most definitely where we're going to be ending things off. Hope you all did enjoy. If you did, leave a comment down below if you want. You know what I'm saying? You don't have to. And you know, leave a like, a thumbs up, you know, if you want, just to let me know that you messed with the video. All said and done, I'll see y'all next time. See ya, and stay safe.